Gelsomino here with
Mary Lou.
We're back. We're
You're like,
back.
what?
We're back. But we started early enough getting everything set up that we worked out all the kinks, no pun intended.
So you think. So you think.
Yeah, for sure. Oh my gosh. How was everybody? Wow, we got two on Twitter watching. Yay, Twitter.
Woo!
What's up, Kirk? Kirk on Facebook. How you doing, buddy? Welcome to the show. It's not a very good show, just so you know. So it's actually stupid most of the time. Thanks, Jason. Appreciate that.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. So happy hump day to everybody. We're gonna wait for the queue to fill up here a little bit before we get too far into the show. But oh, beautiful weather finally.
I wouldn't know. I was inside all day.
Well, come on, you can see outside though.
Well, yes and no. I mean, if I squint through the glass block, yeah, I can see outside.
Wait, who did their hair, Ryan? Me or Mary Lou? Although I think he's probably means you because your hair looks really odd.
No, I think
your hair's on fleek.
I think they mean you because your hair was out of this world this afternoon. Did you use a little mousse? You know?
Actually, I have a little. Thanks, Ryan. I have a little. It's weird. It's this coconut oil sort of hair gel sort of thing, but it's like really. It's almost like it adds volume to my hair.
Well, it's a pomade, isn't it?
I don't know. I don't know what that is. I know what mousse.
Basically gel for your hair.
I know what mousse, hair gel, and hairspray are. That's it. Scissors, blow dryer. I don't think I've blown dry my hair in 30 years.
Well, I could attest to the time that we've been together that yes, you have not. I've never seen you actually blow dry your hair. Hence why I'm always going, did you at least comb it? Because you have like this thing going up here and this thing going over here.
Wait, let's see if I can do it. Oh, I won't do it.
There you go.
I'll leave it like that the rest of the night.
Okay.
Yeah. Actually, that still looks better than it did earlier.
It's kind of got that 80s like, you know, that Johnny Bravo like.
Johnny Bravo. There you go.
Yeah. That's dating us.
The blonde is really coming out in your hair tonight.
The what is?
The blonde.
That's the light, how it hits. Because I still have some natural light coming in through my glass block. So.
Yeah. No, it looks good actually with the daylight.
Oh, thank you.
You look good, honey.
Oh, so, thank you.
Unlike me, where I look like dog doo doo. So, how do you like my new shirt?
I like the new shirt. I like it kind of like glows in the dark.
It does kind of seem like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're little. I don't know why I got this exactly. I don't know why you bought it, other than I guess it is kind of cute, but it's got rainbow ice cream cones, soft serve ice cream cones.
It's your Pride ice cream shirt.
Oh. Is this an invitation for people to lick me?
Maybe. I didn't think of it that way, but okay.
Would you like to lick an ice cream cone? There happens to be one right on my nipple. Oh my gosh.
My god.
Anyway, Turtle, how you doing, buddy?
I didn't get my nappy in today.
I didn't either. I was it's not Tuesday t-shirt. No, no,
Oh.
it isn't. It isn't. You know, I didn't have a shirt for to wear for yesterday. Nobody sent me a shirt yesterday, so
Mm. Okay.
so I don't know, that t-shirt Tuesday might be a dead issue.
Maybe, maybe not. I actually had some people come up to me at the club over the weekend noting that they had heard about your Tuesday t-shirt thing,
Hmm.
and some things that they might have in the works. So I don't know if you're actually gonna get one per se, but I do know that people were talking about it. So
We shall.
anything's possible.
We got Laura in the house. What's up, Jason? How you
Hey.
doing? Weekend actually was pretty good, I think. I
Yeah,
think
we had a good weekend.
yeah, you know, we tried um this event this past weekend,
Mhm.
Persian, and I was a little concerned going into the night how it was going to turn out, but it actually turned out really, really well. We had a really nice turnout, and you know, we'll take it. Ryan, turtle.
Oh my god. Okay.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Well, I see we're filling up here a little bit. We still got one watching on Twitter, everybody else watching on Facebook. Um,
Cool.
Maybe I need to make myself smaller like this. Oh, well, not with Mary Lou. There.
I'm like, no, no, the other way, the other way.
Oh no, I'm on this side.
No. Okay, there you
There we go. Anyway, so I don't know. Should I rip the band-aid off now? What do you think?
go.
Or
I
should I
I
wait?
think I think you can. I mean, I think you can flash it and then put it put your shirt back on.
So I'm actually wearing a shirt that was purchased for me. So I'll do a. Oh, wait, why is it so
A
open?
little reveal.
Can you
Are
see my butt?
you trying to shake your booty? Oh, there you go. Bend over, bend over. Ah, someone beat you to it, turtle.
Well, this one says "come catcher."
Oh, he wants dumpster. Okay.
Yeah, it's the dumpster.
Okay. I was
So
just so happy that it didn't come in my size. Hey, Tracy. What
what's up,
up?
Tracy?
Oh my god.
Jeez. So it's begun.
It has. So this weekend we did the new event, which was Compersion,
Yes.
and
I like
it
how we
had
segue right away from the t-shirt.
oh well, okay. You can flash your t-shirt again one more time. For
No,
those
it's
that are joining us that didn't watch last week, uh G wants to do this like Tuesday t-shirt mock-up thing, and he invited people to send him t-shirts and he would wear them on air. So he got his first one and he just kind of flashed it for a little bit. Since this is on Facebook, I don't know how
yeah, how's that gonna work? Like,
PG it would be or not be accepted, but
I mean, I don't know. I mean, that's
you'll
pretty
have to
interesting.
yeah, you'll have to flash it again later.
Yeah.
But no, we did Compersion this weekend, and that was actually really good turnout. Like you said earlier, I was very happy with it, and happily surprised also that a lot of people actually understood what compersion meant from listening to us talk about it in the past here. So that was always a good time to kind of talk to people and then be like, yeah, I like this new word. Like it's,
Mhm.
it gives new meaning to what we do. So that was good.
The episode.
I'm
Uh,
reading comments here, so it's kind of like what?
Laura says where the episodes are like Three's Company, where where it always ends in a misunderstanding. That is the story of my life.
I think we do pretty good. I mean, I I think we had someone yesterday that was kind of like, I love the fact, or this morning we were on a meeting and they were like, I love the fact that you guys stream from different rooms, though you're in the same in the same house.
Well, you know what it reminds me of? It just this just jumped into my head when you said that. Because
But
I mean, obviously I heard it this morning, but just now when you're saying that,
uh-huh.
I mean, you remember Howard Stern, obviously.
Hmm.
Well, he was in studio
Right.
and she was always in, I guess, like the news booth or whatever, which was a
Mhm.
separate part of the studio. Now, I think they could see each other,
Yes.
but yeah, they were kind of always. So this kind of reminds me of that. Like you're in your own studio, and I'm in mine, and
Uh-huh.
doing the news.
And the cats are in their own studio.
Right, right.
Because
Uh,
Lord knows, this morning I had a cat that was sprawled all over my desk. Paws on the mic, the whole oh my god, it was driving me crazy. I was like, "Can you go? Let me work. Go somewhere else."
mhm.
Oh. Hey Jupiter, how are ya?
Jupiter Love. What's going
Yes, 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 yes.
on? How you
So
doing?
what do we have coming up this weekend? Dun dun dun.
So we're jumping right into that. All right, so
Yeah.
we're doing Freaky Friday.
Mhm.
That's here in Pittsburgh. That's always a good event, and actually, I'm glad you brought that up, Mary
Thank
Lou.
you.
um, I think it's important to talk about inclusion, and the reason I'm bringing that up is because um, Freaky Friday or Deviancy, we're trying to rebrand it. I'm
Mhm.
trying to rebrand it to Deviancy. Um, it's a very inclusive event. Now, I want to
Mhm.
qualify that by saying
Okay.
all of our events are inclusive. So maybe the better word would to use would be more diverse, um, because I think personally, I think there's a lot more diversity on Freaky Friday than on some of our other nights. Now, I think we're pretty diverse anyway,
Right.
but if on a scale of 1 to 10, a regular event being a 7, I would say that Freaky Friday is a 10.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So
Yeah.
just runs the spectrum of sexuality, diversity and ethnicity, if that's the right way of saying it. I don't know. Cultures, uh
Mhm.
socioeconomic, you know uh I don't know what's the word. um
Socioeconomic demographics.
Thank you. Thank you from the news lady in the news booth. So yeah, I mean, the club I think is very diverse and in that regard. But yeah, Freaky Fridays are definitely more so.
Yeah. And this Freaky Friday will be the first time that here in Pittsburgh that Central Outreach will actually be in the building Friday. So, for those of you that come out to the event, they will be offering free STI testing here on site. Of course, everything is confidential, and that is your business between you and Central Outreach Center. But I think that's kind of awesome that they're expanding themselves as well as us here at the club and the membership to have the ability to have free testing. So I'm really excited for that.
Yeah, that'll be
Um,
interesting. And you just
mhm.
confirmed that today, right?
Yes, it was literally confirmed at 7:30 p.m. this evening. Yeah, I
Oh,
literally got the email with, "We're gonna make it. We're coming." So we're
yeah, that's
attending.
great. Um, Well, we've been trying to put this. We started putting this together with them, or I almost said post pre-pandemic.
Yes, we did.
The PP word. You know what? We're going to call it that from now on. We're just going to say PP. When you hear me say PP, I'm saying pre-pandemic.
Yes.
Um,
Laura, it's this Friday here in Pittsburgh. They're going to be doing the free testing. Now, I will state that a little birdie told us that Central Outreach has gotten their licensing in Ohio, and they're looking at possibly opening up some centers in the greater Northeast Ohio areas. So I think that is going to be awesome because hopefully we'll be able to provide those services as well to the Canton location. Yay!
yeah, right. Not Pepe.
Not Pepe. Yeah.
Who I want to know if anybody watched that movie last week since we talked. Multiplicity. I'm curious if anybody actually watched it. And yes, Jupiter, BCAC. Yes. Before COVID, after COVID. So yeah. Anyway, yeah. So BC, before COVID, Mary Lou was trying to coordinate with Central Outreach to come to the club. And then boom.
Then it hit.
Yeah. So it's taken us, I mean, this is just over a year, 14 months. Yeah. Well, actually longer than that because we were putting that together in January.
Yeah. Yeah, because we were doing that, putting it together in January for them to start in May, and then everything got shut down March, April. So yeah, it's been a whole year and a couple of months since we started working on this. So I'm really, really excited. Just to have them here also, so that if anyone has any questions about things or concerns, you know, they can go to a medical professional while they're here.
Do you know if they do penis enlargements?
No, but Central Outreach does offer quite a few other things within the trans community, which I thought was really interesting. Yes. So they a few of their staff is trained on like cool sculpting and actual laser hair removal.
Pew pew.
Yeah, pew pew. And things of that nature to make transitioning in some aspects a little bit more affordable and easier to attain for the trans community, which I think again is fabulous.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, Dr. Stacy does some really amazing stuff over at Central Outreach, and I think people that deal with her have nothing but high regard for her and how she operates the practice, and definitely been a benefit here in Pittsburgh. So it'd be exciting if they get stuff opened up in Ohio. That would be wonderful.
Yeah, because really, Ohio really doesn't have outreach centers in the same aspect that they have here in Pittsburgh. The only thing that I will say the state of Ohio does do is they actually have a website that you can go to, and you can get free condoms like on a monthly basis, sent in a discreet brown little package to your home for free. And sometimes they include lube or like dental dams. I think one time I even got a couple of pairs of like female condoms sent to me, which was kind of like, whoa, what do you do with this thing? It was huge.
Is that the one you put inside?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
That's so interesting to me. Like, how does it not just go in? Is it like a big hoop around it, like a hula hoop type thing?
Basically, yes. There's a hoop that expands that once you put it in, it stays on the perimeter.
So kind of like part on a butt plug.
I wouldn't say that, but but the state of Ohio, that's one of the things that they do for the community, and handing out condoms and so forth. But I think that would be great if they did that here with the health department as well for Pennsylvania. But you know, we have
No doubt.
something better. We have Central Outreach. And Jupiter's mind is blown, huh?
I guess. Oh my gosh. Ryan says to eat beets. So eating beets makes Pepe bigger.
uh,
Do you have any experience of that, Mary Lou?
I,
Beet eaters versus non-beet eaters?
um, I have experience between beet eaters and non-beet eaters, and the Pepe is no different.
The Pepe.
The penis is no different.
Wait, that reminds
Or
me.
at least, wait a minute. I didn't do like an actual before and after beet eating penis comparisons. So I can only say that over a long period of time and beet eating, I did not notice a difference, but
Turtle,
I
we're gonna
didn't know the beforehand.
yeah, we need more information from Turtle on this. Is this like like you eat a beet and it's like Popeye with the spinach, you eat the beet and your dick gets bigger for like an hour? Or do you have to eat beets over a long period of time? And is it too late at 49 years old to start if that's the case? So I need a little bit more information, please.
If that was a proven fact, I think that the Cleveland Clinic would have been making a heck of a lot more money
I
with
can
their
tell you right
beet
now,
diet.
I would not be in this business. I would be in the beet business because every man in the world would be eating beets every day of the week, all day.
I don't like beets. I just I'm sorry. I don't know, they have like a dirt texture to me.
Oh, good for the
They're
blood flow.
very earthy.
Well,
Yes, they are good.
wait. Hold on. Earthy, is that any different than liver? Cow liver?
Okay, I love liver. My body craves liver sometimes. Ladies, you know what I mean by that when it's that time of the month. My body craves
Breaking
certain
waves, Shrewd
things.
Farms. Shrewd
Huh?
Farm.
Oh,
No.
go to Shroot Farms for your beets.
Where's Dwight? Where's Dwight when we need him? I bet
I
you he knows
know.
everything there is to know about beets.
They do taste like dirt. At least for me, I can't. Like just to eat it.
I'm not advocating for beets. I'm not a beet fan. I'm just saying if listen, they could taste like literal dog shit. If it made my dick bigger, I would eat it. Just saying.
Okay.
I mean, listen,
Smothered liver with onions? Smothered and covered?
smothered and covered. Oh my God.
I can't get away with saying smothered and covered anymore because G now knows what it means. And he had never been to a Waffle House. You still haven't been to a Waffle House,
Mm-mm.
have you?
No.
No, okay.
Cum catcher.
Oh my God. Oh, so here's okay. Do you want to tell the story about the smothered and covered?
No. They can
Okay.
watch a different episode. We tell that story.
Okay.
I'll find that episode. Listen, I'll find the clip where we talk about it and I'll post it online so everybody can watch it.
Okay.
So anyway, Central Outreach coming to Freaky Friday. There was so much more I wanted to talk about with that. Now I can't remember. We got way off track. Trousers are really good for you too.
Which shirt?
I think Jason's talking about the t-shirt.
The t-shirt.
I don't know. I'm really curious if this is safe for Facebook.
I think it is because we're still on live. So
yeah, well, as long as you don't get reported, I guess.
Yeah.
But not safe. Was it NSFW? What is that?
NSFW. Yep.
Yeah. How about NSFF? Not safe for Facebook.
Not safe for Facebook.
Yeah.
Oh, you're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me, Smalls. So what else do we have going on this weekend?
I don't know. It's 6 degrees of sexuality in Pittsburgh on Saturday.
Uh-huh.
Uh, and I feel terrible. I don't know what's in Canton this week. Hold on. I
You know
was
what?
actually,
You did the calendar like over 2 months ago.
I know.
So
I know.
you're
Oh, shit.
what?
Damn. How did I forget this?
What?
Sex pots and pans.
It's Sex Pots and Pans this weekend in Canton. The first time
Yes.
we did that, that went over very, very well. Everyone was pleasantly surprised
Hmm.
with the food selection for that evening. That's when the Big Bang was actually pretty good as well, Jason. Thanks for asking. But and as Jupiter Love says, what's going on this weekend? Sex, 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 sex.
Hmm.
But no, the Sex Pots and Pans event, Stray Dog Catering comes in and they will be preparing some items for the buffet that are considered aphrodisiacs. So,
Let me interrupt real quick. I just want to say we've got somebody watching on all 4 platforms. What up, Twitch? You lonely
yay!
soldier. Thanks for watching. And the lonely soldier, wait, is Breaking Waves still watching? Hopefully Breaking Waves is still watching on Twitter. So you guys are holding down the fort. Thank you very much. You guys stay sexy.
Mm. See, my thing is I want to do Sex Pots and Pans here in Pittsburgh only because I know that the food that Stray Dog Catering does is phenomenal.
It is.
I wish they were doing it here so I could partake, you know? So
Well, you could go to Canton over the weekend.
I can.
You can, yeah.
Wow. I can. Who knows? Surprise!
That would be a surprise.
Yes, that would be. So what else you got going on?
Well, yeah. So we got sex pots and pans. So did you tell everybody those are the aphrodisiac foods that they're serving?
Yes, I did.
Okay, I missed that part. I think I
You missed
spaced
it.
off for a second.
That's the what was it? The last time they did like oysters on the half shell and um like truffle mushrooms and was a lot
Okay.
of yeah, a lot of really, 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 really good food. Really good food. So I was really excited with that.
If Charlie Murphy's watching, why don't you chime in and type what you're putting up this Saturday?
Well, you know, Charlie, he waits to like, you know, to like Friday night to be like, bam, this is what I'm doing.
He's my spirit animal. He's a procrastinator like me. Charlie Murphy, my spirit animal. Jason, I'm
Cool.
pretty sure I did, and I'm pretty sure I took care of that. What's up, Big Don? Big
Yeah.
D Dub. Everybody's getting nicknames.
hmm
Jason's gonna be JR from now on.
Yeah. So what else do we have coming up? I know we're preparing to go to Houston.
Well, yeah, that's in 2 weeks. Yeah.
Yeah, in a couple weeks, we're doing a hotel party there with some friends of ours. So that'll be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to seeing everybody out there and getting into some craziness. Hopefully,
Jupiter says they're jupe.
Joop.
All right. Yeah, so we're gonna be there. That's June 3rd, I think.
Yes, it starts on Wednesday, June 3rd.
Yeah, June 3rd. No,
Mm-hmm.
that's a Thursday. June's the
Ah,
3rd. We may be going on Wednesday though, so
yeah.
it's a toss up right now. We're either gonna be live in Pittsburgh or we're gonna be live in Houston, Texas.
Yes.
So any good clubs in Charlotte?
Yes. Uh,
Mary Lou knows. She's looking it up.
hold, hold on. Actually, someone actually posed this question to me the other day, and I was doing a little bit of research. So let me go to my notes here and I'll let you know what they got going in Charlotte. There's
Well, I know Carolina Friends is down there, but they
right.
do hotel parties. Don, look up Carolina Friends. They're actually friends of ours. And see if they've got any events going on. I don't know when you're going, so see if they have anything
Hmm.
going. But those are the only ones I know specifically in the Carolina area.
Right. There was another one. Um there's one that's actually called Club Dalliance, Dalliance,
Never
and
heard of that.
that's actually in Columbia, South Carolina though.
Hmm.
Um
Yeah, that's a good clip away from Charlotte.
yeah.
I think that's at least 2 or 3 hours. I think it's about 2 hours from Charlotte. If my
Hmm.
I used to
Yeah,
drive through
so next
India.
weekend, Donald.
Yeah, next weekend. Yeah, check out Carolina Friends. I think it's carolinafriends.com.
Mhm.
So,
Yep.
but um so no real good stories from this past weekend really. It was just, although I will say I have to say this. I was talking
Okay.
with Ann today, and the new couples group room is getting a lot of miles, a lot of miles.
Mhm.
Like if you've been to the Pittsburgh Club and you saw the old group room and thought, man, wow, there's always a lot of action, because there was a lot of action in there also. I would say the couples group room is even more so, and I don't think there's been a weekend where there's not been activity in there.
No, it's been pretty happening. And I get a kick out of the people watching through the voyeur window that are like, check that out. Don't you want to do that? I want to do that. You know.
Actually, what's annoying about that,
Okay.
this is the only thing that's annoying to, not the only thing, but one of the annoying things, is people directing or attempting to direct or critique what's going on in the group room. Like, how completely and utterly narcissistic is it that you're standing outside being, I'll just say, a voyeur, because you're not doing anything, you're not experiencing anything other than critiquing and directing the people that are actually having a good time. How stupid is that? Like, that's like punching yourself in the face. Like,
Okay, so I will say from this weekend, I did happen to um be in the hallway during a moment when that was happening, where someone
mhm.
was kind of like, flip her over, do this, do that, da da da, and I just kind of looked at him like, um, you know,
Right.
but it was funny to me because after I did that, someone came out of the group room and they that person was like, "Hey, um, hey, can you hear us in there?" And they're like, "What do you mean? Like, can you hear us talking in there?" And the people were like, "We're paying attention to who's talking out here. We're like having a good time." And there was a part of me that was like standing there and I'm thinking, dude, say yes. Say yes. Be quiet.
Well,
Don't
it
tell
just
them you
kind of
can't hear
silly.
them.
Like honestly, when you came out, I was and you were saying that somebody came out or whatever. I'm thinking, hey, thanks for the direction out here, because we really didn't know what we were doing. So thanks for yelling through the window what we should be doing, you
Well,
fucking idiot.
okay, it's one thing if you're kind of like saying it to yourself or you're saying it to your partner, but when there's like a group of, I'll say 10 people being voyeurs, you know, no one wants to hear your commentary either. They're already in their own minds thinking, fantasizing how that's them in that scenario. And then they have the person next to them chirping, God, pull her hair back so we can see her sucking your neck. And it's like, what?
Yeah,
Now
yeah,
you
yeah.
just like totally like screwed
Freaking
with.
Scorsese
everyone's fantasy.
porn, you know, trying to direct the action. Like, get a
Uh,
life. You get in on the action. It's
uh-huh.
what is the saying? Put up or shut up.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, so yeah, it's sometimes for me that's a little interesting to walk up on that situation, and of course I laugh because when we do walk around the corner in the hallway and people see us, it's kind of like mom and dad are here. Shh. Anyway, so
I hate that. Like, I want like a high five or something. Like, what's up, buddy? Not like, oh shit, mom and dad are coming around the corner. Like, what do I got to do to change that? You know, that's
well, sometimes it's the mom and dad. Sometimes it's like, oh, here comes the boss lady. Usually when they say that, I know that they were doing something that they're not supposed to be doing.
what did you do?
Or or the best is when all of a sudden they see you and they put their hands behind their backs. And you're like, "What are you hiding? What do you have back here that you're not supposed to? Is that a beverage? Did you not see the sign that says
It
no
is
open
so
containers?"
terrible. It is so terrible to police that. It's literally like busting your teenage kid for doing something stupid. It's like, why even put us in that position? Like, stop. Just there's literally, whoops, sorry. There are signs on every door that you walk into the space.
Mhm,
Plus, there are signs on every door inside the space to not have open containers back there yet.
mhm.
I don't know. If those are the worst problems I have to deal with on a Saturday night, though, I'm quite happy.
Hey, I'll take it. You
Oh, stop it, Jupiter. Listen, I come down the hallway, they're running and not
Okay,
toward.
now wait a minute. You don't recall this from Saturday, do you? We both got molested.
That's a strong word.
It is a strong word. We both what would you say then?
Accosted?
Okay.
Is that less strong? I don't know.
That is less strong. That's better. Yeah.
I will say, actually, okay. So, interestingly enough, it was by the same person separately at two separate times. So it wasn't even like we were
Yes.
next to each other and the same person did it to us. The same person did it to us independently of each other at different times completely. For the
Mhm.
record, I'm totally fine with it. Like, I think they're cute, whatever, and so as a older gentleman, and I use the term gentleman loosely, I appreciate when a younger person flirts. And
Okay.
even if it's feigned interest, I'll take a little bit of feigned interest, maybe a little over exaggerated. Maybe it's not. I'm not saying it is or it isn't, but
Uh,
I appreciate a good flirt now and then. So as
yes.
long as it doesn't turn into like pushy flirting.
Yeah. I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
Hmm.
Uh, but I think it was so funny with everyone else being concerned that, boundaries might be getting washed away and yeah, like Jupiter's like even a light grope.
Listen, if I had $1 for every time my butt got pinched, I have about $76.
I mean,
I don't
hey,
mind a butt pinch every once in a while either. Listen, and this isn't like an invitation. Like if I start getting like flirted with and pinched all night long, I might get a little annoying. Although that might be how some women feel. So maybe I
mhm,
need that. Maybe I need
yeah,
that.
mhm,
Listen, I've gone almost 50 years without it. I'll take the next 50 years if I have to. So I'm just putting it out there. If you want to pinch my butt and flirt ad nauseum, go right ahead.
okay,
You can include yourself in that, Mary Lou. You can flirt with
okay.
me.
Well, I that's a given for me. You walk by, pinch. You walk by again, pinch.
Hmm.
A honk, a honk.
Speaking of honking and pinching, can I ask you a sexologist question?
Maybe. I
Maybe.
do charge.
Put it on a credit card.
Uh, but where can I slide it? What? Okay, stop being silly. It's
All
good.
right.
We're good. We're
Stop
good.
being silly.
Okay, so what is your question right now?
All right. So we've got about 20 minutes left ish. Can you explain in some detail what causes a woman's vagina to become engorged visibly? Engorged.
Oh, Jupiter likes flirting with me, but I keep my hand.
Yeah, Mary Lou's not a pincher.
Ah,
Not a groper person.
yeah.
Mary,
You know,
Mary Lou is a I almost said a compersionist. Mary Lou is a somebody who you have to cerebralize. Is that a word? Cerebralize? Or did I just make that up?
I'm a sapiosexual.
Yes.
Definitely. If you can get my brain thinking and hold a conversation, yeah. Yeah. That's why G's always saying, I can never figure out your type. And I'm like, because there is no type, you know.
Is no
There
type at all?
is, but there isn't, because it's not necessarily always about looks as much as it is about intellect. So,
How'd you end up with me then?
huh? I I think that was for looks. No.
I think you got the short end of the stick on all fronts.
No. As everyone will attest to, it was you wearing that mustard yellow silk shirt that won me
Oh,
over.
I have a pair of underwear that are the same color.
I know you do.
I was gonna go grab them real quick and show everybody, but we'll save that for next week. You can see
Okay.
my mustard colored underwear.
Well, okay, so you asked a question on what causes a woman's clit and or her
No. I'm
labia
not talking about.
minora, labia majora
I'm
to,
talking about all kit and caboodle. Like it turns into like there's a dome.
and that's why
There's
I'm saying your
the thunder
labia minora and your labia majora, which are your outer lips, your vulva. Okay.
You have a
Um,
little diagram there you can show.
you know, um, I don't have one readily at my desk
Okay.
right now.
I was just
Um,
curious. That's all. All right. So
no, I
labia
have my
majora.
little sticker.
Oh, bring it up a little bit.
Hold up.
Focus.
Well, no, because it's tracking me right now. My camera is, so it's not gonna get a picture of the.
Put it over your eyes. Not
Yeah.
like that.
Either way, you have the labia minora, you have the labia majora. Yeah.
Are these lashes too long?
And of course, then you have, the actual clitoris, which isn't just like the tip as everyone thinks. It actually has glands on the side, which is why in a lot of our um, girls' Sapphic Sunday classes and stuff, we talk about how you should emphasize to your partner to actually massage your outer lips, because the more blood that comes into the area, the more engorged you get, just like a penis does, and it causes so much more sensation in your vagina, in your clitoris, that it's just amazing. It's like every nerve is on edge, just waiting to react to whatever sensation is brought its way. So you were asking because
Really?
We had a 2-hour long session the other day in which yeah,
I
he
was
was a
I was quite impressed.
you were. I was very impressed with your skills as well. I was like, wow. That was a major lickalotopus at the moment going 2 hours straight. No
Didn't seem to
stopping
get
either. There wasn't even like a hold on, I need water moment. I need a
la
breather. None. It was
¿Cómo se
straight up
dice la máquina?
como una máquina.
La máquina.
¿La qué?
Máquina.
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 Yeah.
La máquina.
Like a machine.
Like a machine. They don't call me the tongue machine for nothing. Actually, nobody's ever called me that.
Oh my god.
I'm
But
just a
no. So
tongue
yeah, I
machine.
mean, ladies, I can teach anyone. I mean, wherever he is.
All I know is you're over there.
Am I? And you're
No,
over there.
there you go.
There. Uh
Anyway,
a
so again,
Lamborghini. How did you know that that's what I want?
a Lamborghini. I don't know. I don't want a Lamborghini.
You don't want a Lamborghini?
No, not really.
McLaren?
No, I don't have a supercar.
Maserati?
Nope, I don't have a supercar fetish.
No?
I think the closest thing I would get to a supercar fetish would be a Corvette. And it's got nothing to do with American made versus foreign or anything like that.
Okay.
I think that Corvettes, just in general, are really cool cars. Not that I don't think McLaren or Ferrari or any of those are because I do. I just think Corvettes are just a classic supercar because they are technically a supercar.
They are. Mm-hmm. I'm you want a MMM? Oh. I'm like, are we talking cars or are we talking body groups?
Seconds ahead on the chat here, or a few seconds behind.
Oh my god!
I think a Corvette. Outside of that, I don't have a lot of aspirations for vehicles. No, that's not true. The only other vehicle I really like or would like to have for a short period of time would be a Jeep Cherokee, Grand Cherokee SRT8.
Okay.
That's basically like a Hellcat, Jeep Hellcat.
Okay.
So, agreed.
They
agreed.
are, but
gas guzzlers.
But aren't all muscle cars gas guzzlers anyway?
I don't know. Our Infinity is not exactly a gas guzzler.
An Infinity. Or are you thinking the cute? Okay, now we're getting into cars and stuff instead of like sex.
Wow. Sorry.
Well, sorry. No. Well, okay, because I let you go into the car situation only because I was thinking how a lot of people say that, men and their toys equate to their lack of or compensating for their appendages and or lack of. So I find it interesting that you were like, yeah, I'm not really into a car or a big car. So
yeah, I mean, enough for, I think, my younger version self, 20, 30-year-old, probably, yeah. I mean, you fantasize about, cars, having muscle cars or fast cars or whatever. But as I've gotten a little older, I'm feeling a little more practical.
More practical. So you're going back to the station wagon phase?
It's interesting you mentioned that because yesterday we were driving and there was a Mercedes-Benz station wagon that was driving in front of us. And at first glance, you would think, oh, it's a station wagon. although you would be mistaken because this was an AMG
Mm-hmm.
Mercedes.
That was
So
that white one.
yes, yes.
Yes. What the wait a minute, the white one with the toy poodle. Or no, it was a
Yeah,
standard
yeah,
poodle. It
yeah,
was a standard poodle sticking out the
yeah.
window.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm a big actually here it is in my
Okay.
catcher shirt. um I'm a sleeper kind of car person. Like,
Okay.
and what I mean by that is at first glance or at first look, you wouldn't think twice about the car being a, you know, hot rod or speedster or whatever, fast car. Like you
Okay.
would just and be like, that's kind of, remember when the Magnums, was the Magnum? The It was the Dodge product. It was the station wagon.
The Magnum, yeah.
Was it a Magnum? Yeah.
Yeah.
When those came out, I thought that was a pretty cool concept. I actually loved I think it was the guy pulls up to a Corvette or something like that. And the guy's like, hey, what do you got in that thing? And he's like, oh, I got a ladder and some paint and some other
Yeah.
shit. And then it takes off or whatever. I thought that was a great commercial. Like,
Yep.
I almost wanted to buy one, but
Ah. Hey,
yeah.
Michael, how are ya?
Mike, Mike, big Mike. Um, yeah. So anyway, yeah, I'm a sleeper car person.
Okay.
Like, you just tromp on it and like boom. Like my first actual sleeper car was a Buick Park Avenue Ultra, and it was a 97. The cool thing
Okay.
about the car is that it had the 3.8 motor V6, but it was supercharged. So it was
Okay.
pretty fucking fast. And I just remember blowing the doors off of cars on the freeway on that, and people just scratching their heads like, because it looks like a grandpa car,
Mm-hmm.
like
Oh, I
straight up
know.
looks like a grandpa car. And
I
yeah,
know.
it was great. Messy fun.
Yes.
That messy fun watching on the good old Twitter.
Yep. The
Ford
Ford
Torino.
Torino.
Then you had a story about an older car, one of your first cars, no?
I had a Ford Falcon.
Ah,
That was my first car, and I actually rebuilt it. Actually shaved down the heads and everything. That was my first car. I was 16, 17 when I did that.
like
You
a
know?
rosy.
Yeah. Yep. The car even, had obviously it was a 69 Ford Falcon. It had some body damage. So I remember back then having to like bondo the shit out of the quarter panel to just be like, okay, I can get I can
Right.
get this to work. And then though, I didn't get to paint it the color I wanted because eventually, of course, the car was going to be sold
Mm,
for profit once we fixed it up. I got to drive it for a year, but we actually painted it the original color, which was the ship brown.
brown.
Ship brown with the cream colored top. Oh,
um,
Messi's still waiting for the Jello fun. We're still waiting for the ring.
yeah, I have to reach out to them and see when they can bring it.
Yep.
Actually, Jupiter brought up Starsky and Hutch. So I kind of grew up with shows like that. I know we talked about Dukes of Hazzard and
Uh-huh.
like Starsky and Hutch was like one of the first ones, I believe, that because Starsky and Hutch I think was on before Dukes of Hazzard.
It was
And
Starsky and Hutch, Dukes of Hazzard, BJ and the Bear, and
yeah,
then Knight
Bear,
Rider.
Knight Rider.
Yes, they
They
did
can
have
make-
ugly cars back or colors back then.
yeah.
You
But
know.
they're bringing some of those back. Like I see some of those old, like late 60s, early 70s colors being sort of recycled into some of the new cars.
Yeah.
Um, and I don't think it translates the same.
No, because I mean, okay, so I went from having the Ford Falcon to a Monte Carlo, and the Monte Carlo again, same freaking color, but it was a metallic shit brown.
Mm, it sparkles in your shit.
Yeah, it was metallic. It was glittered shit, brown, and again with the top, the cream colored top, cream colored interior, you know,
Did you say
and
cream colored?
yeah, cum color. Yeah,
Not yeah, I guess
Messi's
it's
got
cream
all
color.
their money on me winning the Jello. Yeah,
We shall see.
we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, so now we're into cars. We've discussed basically how you know how men think about cars as it pertains to their penises.
Yeah, the bigger, the faster the car, the more microphallus the penis.
Yes.
Creme
It
brulee.
was the creme brulee. It was the creme
I
brulee Landau top.
is jam. Creme
I do
brulee.
love creme brulee, I will say.
Yeah, creme
That
brulee
is,
and laid.
yeah. I like my creme brulee.
Creme brulee.
Honey, do you want to go creme my brulee later?
I'm gonna heat up your creme brulee.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh, whoa, Jupiter.
wow! Spoiler alert.
For any of you that want to follow Jupiter Love, just
Yeah.
keep in mind his car's small.
Is that your screen name on the site also? Jupiter or Jupiter Love? I can't remember now.
I believe it is. Yeah. But so we're gonna, get ready to sign off here. Just
certified freak, 7 days a week. That wet ass pussy good. My pull-out game weak. Ooh, yeah. I'm fucking with that wet ass. Swimming in it, baby. I'ma bring a bucket and a mop, darling. Give you everything I got. I'm falling. Yeah. I'm fucking with that wet ass. Pussy. Beat it up, catch a charge. Extra large and extra hard. Put your pussy in my face. Sweep my nose like a credit card. I'm on top, you wanna ride. Do a giggle while it's inside. Spit it up, my girl, while you looking in my eyes. Pussy is wet, I'ma take a dive. I'ma tie you up like you're a prize. Let's role play, I'll wear disguise. I'ma park my Mack truck and you can ride. Yeah. I'm fucking with that wet ass. Swimming in it, baby. Yeah. I'm fucking with that wet ass. Pussy. Gobble me, swallow me, drip it down inside of me. I gotta jump out before it gets inside of you. Tell me where to put it, but don't tell what you about to do. Talk your shit, baby, bite your lip, girl. Ask for a car while you riding that dick. Oh, I'm on top, you wanna ride. Do a giggle while it's inside. Spit it up, my girl, while you looking in my eyes. Your pussy is wet, I'ma take a dive. I'ma tie you up like you're a prize. Let's role play, I'll wear disguise. I'ma park my Mack truck and you can ride. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm fucking with that wet